Ah, who we kidding? The cops probably nabbed them hours ago. It's just a matter of time before our whereabouts are tortured out of them. They'll be off to Urintown with a lot of us.
What's it like, do you think?
Urintown? Don't even ask.
No one knows for sure.
I got my suspicions.
Yeah, sure. Everybody's got their suspicion. What is Urintown? Urintown's the end. Swift and brutal punishment, no need now to pretend.
The trap door sprung and then you're hung, and when they cut you down, they'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urintown. They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urintown, town, 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 town. Dance, never do they dance. Those people down in Urintown, they never get the chance. Dance and forget, never know the night. Unless it's at the bottom of the rope. So don't get your hopes up, and I say, they're not back soon. We give it to her like her father was gonna give it to us.
People hear a lot of things about Urintown, and that's just the way we love it. For example, a little boy was asking, is Urintown really a nice place to live? Change your town into the old beautiful thing now, life in is one different. I didn't say yes. I didn't say no.
What that bam, damn it! My daughter released on the body, so I'm punished.
We're working around the clock, sir, but as Sonny said, it's a secret hideout, so I
seconds, and then we let her have the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Gee, that was a close one. Hot's crawling all over the place.
Little Sally, where the hell have you been?
Oh, just spying near the tower is all. Climbed on flippin' Pennywise. There was only an up there. Some kind of, well, I don't know what you want to call it. A portal of some kind.
That's it! She gets the rope!
The rope?
String her up. That's the answer. String up the strumpet daughter of the criminal Urinetown on company Cladwell.
Kill her! Wait a minute. You can't just give her the rope.
Why not?
Because killing her would make us just as bad as them.
Haven't you heard, little Sally? We are no better than them. In fact, we are worse.
Worse?
What do you think they talk about in those forums they got up there? How good we are? So listen up now. Any second those cops are gonna bust in here and bust us up like a bunch of overripe cantaloupes. So I say, as long as our juice has got to spill all over this floor here, her juice got spill too. Gladwell juice. And then you'll see who's better than who. Look at her there, all bound up, got tied with her head full of hair and her heart full of pride. Well, boys, I've had enough of each arrogant curve. Bang, bang, boom, let's get tough. Play it rough, snuff that girl.
Not that girl, but killing people is wrong.
Why does it feel so right? Look at us here in a hole on land with our hearts full of fear. What a wreck, what a sound. You know, cops will be here, busting heads, mighty quick.
But we'll beat them to the punch when we snuff out that chick.
We tried doing bubble shine.
Wasn't glad.
Then we learned that feeling good.
Doing bad. Nuts, they fall close, so they say to the tree. Looky here, here's an acorn from Gladwell I see. I said she is a nut, and of course, well, it's where she is what we say for winter. So let's snuff that girl. Best under extremely unbalanced circumstances.
Such as we have right here.
Exactly. Now get the rope. No one is going to be killing anyone around here. Why not?
Because she's our security blanket.
That's why. But we're so afraid, Bobby. Killing her might make us feel powerful for a moment.
Friends, I know you're afraid, but this has got to be more than just revenge. And the vicarious thrill of freeing someone up who can't defend herself.
But we want to hang her for her father's crimes.
I think he's just in love with her. That's what I think.
Maybe I am. What?
And maybe I made a promise up there. A promise that no man will be denied his essential humanity due to the condition of this pocketbook. That no man will be ignored by another with a means to help him. From this day forward, here and now, because of you, and you, we will look into the faces of our fellow men and not see only a brother, but a sister as well.
And what is that supposed to mean?
When did he say that?
I don't remember him saying that.
All I remember him saying is,
Run for your lives, everyone, run! And yeah, that was in the heat of battle. And in the heat, the actual heart of battle, the cry of freedom sounds something like, run, freedom, run, freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, freedom, run away. That freedom's run, will shine today. Then you go run away. But Bobby, I'm free. That's what it is. Freedom is scary. It's like a blast of cool wind to throw in your face to wake you up.
Literally?
Yes, there's a trickle of sweat.
There's a trickle of sweat
Dripping in your ear.
dripping in your ear.
You got to run away.
Run away.
Don't you run.
Run, freedom, run.
There's a great big lion on your head. And you put this head on your head. Oh, I'm simply loving you. Great big lion, let me show you. Ain't no time to relax.
Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run.
Freedom, run away.
Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday.
And one.
Then you better run, freedom, run away.
So what do we do now?
Well, the police will be on the lookout for us. That's for sure.
When the time comes, we fight the police.
But now,
With blood, guts, brains if we have to. It may take years. And some of us will most certainly not make it through the revolution alive. Maybe all of us. But fight on we will, for all the decades necessary to claim freedom for the people of this land.
decades! How about a real plan?
I've got a real plan.
Miss Pennywise, how'd you find us?
I had a feeling you'd be here. No one knows the sewer system quite like you do, Bobby.
Or you?
Cloudbound would like to talk to you, Bobby.
What about?
He wants to discuss the situation with you man to man. He says he now understands how unhappy the people of this community have become, and he wants to work out a solution with you. Peacefully.
Now there's a shortcut.
That'll save us on decades of struggle. But, can we trust him?
Mr. Cloudbound doesn't want to fight Mrs. Strong. He just wants his amenities up and running smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think it's gonna be hard for your love to grow with hope tied to that chair for the rest of her life.
All right, I'll do it.
Bobby, what about the trick?
That's a chance that I'll just have to take.
What about the girl? She stays here. Any funny business? And she gets it. You told that to Gladwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. You give it to her, and we give it to him. Get me?
Okay, we'll be careful.
Now stay calm, Hope, darling. We'll have you out of this in no time. Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Hope.
So, this is the bright new day you were telling me about?
I don't blame you for being upset with me, Hope. But your father gave us no choice.
They may not have taught me much at the most expensive university in the world. But they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong.
Really? They taught you that there.
I thought we had something special together, Bobby.
We do have something special, Hope. But until freedom rules the people of this land, instead of fear, love has as much as a chance as a baby bunny boiling in a vat of water.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to drag you into all of this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to. I guess I don't know what I meant to do.
Look into your heart, Hope. I think the answers you're wanting are waiting for you in there. Deep down, somewhere among the tissue.
Wait! When will I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. You still hear it beating, it's leading you follow. Oh, Bobby.
You've caused a lot of excitement over the past few days, Mr. Strong. Gotten a lot of people riled up.
This is only the beginning, Cladwell. The people have already just begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter confined against her will, is that how the people fight?
They fight by any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong. Your people are just holed up in some underground sewer.
Oh, they'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell, but there's a disturbance of public amenity, number 32, number 15, as well. Word's begun to spread.
People have gathered on all the rest. They're waiting to see what young Bobby will do.
Okay. McQueen! Do you remember the stink years, Mr. Strong? The first few years when the water table started to drop and then just kept on dropping. No one thought they had much time left, and many of us did questionable things. Much like the things that are happening now. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow, but there is always a tomorrow. If you're tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I've asked you here tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. Some people see me as an evil man.
No.
But the truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Miss Pennywise, or any of those poor people you insist on trying to lead. I'm only a simple man, trying to cling to tomorrow every day, by any means necessary.
And what about when the drought is over?
Over? Over. Well, we can always hope, I suppose, but until then, our regimen of controlling consumption through the regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Ah, yes. The regulating mechanism of cash.
The regulating mechanism of cash. Bobby, I want you to have this cash. And I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to those involved in this week's criminal activities, as long as they're willing to return to the improved fee schedule as authorized by the legislature. Do not let it happen again. And have a good time in Rio.
So many tomorrows.
Yes.
But I'm afraid my conscience will cost more than a pile of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
Bobby, it really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access. It's the only cash I'm interested in.
I thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
Yeah? Then understand this. If there truly is a way to that bright new day, we'll find it together. All of us. Not just the wealthy few. And that means free access.
Free? Free access is impossible.
And that's what I'll tell the people.
Stop! We will not return to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I will not allow it.
Caldwell, what are you doing?
I have spent a lifetime building this company, paying off the police, bribing the political elites, and snuffing out popular resistance as if it were a naughty baby bunny in the palm of my hand. My right hand. I have centralized all power to a pinpoint spot right here between these two ears, and I will not allow some dreamy-eyed boy who can't remember the stink years to ruin all that. Seize him!
Don't do this, Caldwell. There's no telling what they'll do to the girl.
That's a chance I'll just have to take.
It really is as evil as they say.
You think just because I love my daughter I won't stop clinging to tomorrow?
Caldwell, what are you saying?
I have closed my heart to love once, I can do it again. To Urintown with the men, with all haste, Officer Longstock, with all haste! You lied to us, Cladwell! Cladwell!
Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have walked, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
You!
Oh!
Get word out to police headquarters. I want all hands on deck tonight. Eeny, meeny, miny, you! Come with me. We'll see about these disturbances and fifth. Assemble the legislature. I want full authority for the coming crackdown.
Attorney, my hands with this bad business, not under life.
Don't kid yourself, Viv. Your hands are as filthy as a child's after sandbox time. Don't worry. You'll be able to wash them soon enough. Wash them by the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now go! You're still standing there looking pretty. Let's go!
Why did I listen to that private campus all over this book? That's how my grades in toilet paper became another book. Why did I listen to that?
You lied to us, Cladwell. You said one thing and then you did another. That's what you did, Cladwell. That's what you did.
Come on then, young Bobby. You can't keep screaming all the way down to Urintown.
But hope she's with the others. Whatever happens to me happens to her.
Whatever happens to you happens to the rest of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our class, captured in our city of ours. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking to us. You'll get Urintown, I'll take you to Urintown.
destroy. Why did I listen to that boy?
What's it like? This Urinetown I've heard so much about.
Perhaps better for us to show you.
What is this? Where are we?
You, my boy, sit on the very threshold to a new world.
The door is right in front of you. Step through and Urintown awaits.
Lord? We're like, oh really? Is that a visit? A rooftop?
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear. The time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome then to the very gates of Urintown itself.
Why did I listen to that cat? Did I listen to my dad? I went to work with him. He said he was so glad. Was he sincere? And now I feel that I've been had. Why did I listen to
Look, the public amenity number 47. And the legislature. Oh my God, I can see my house from here. We're staying on top of UGC headquarters building, aren't we? And this is our town.
Yes, yes it is.
How can be in our town and in your town at the same time, unless, oh dear God, no, you're gonna have.
There you go then.
Wait a minute, you're just gonna throw me off this building? Is that supposed to be your town? Death is your town?
That's one interpretation. A shovel and a mop, Officer Barrow. You know the drill.
What is taking them so long? They should have reached an agreement by now. Cladwell's not one to dilly-dally.
All the sirens and the late night screams. Maybe they're celebrating.
Bobby won't disappoint us. My Bobby's strong. He's a good boy. If anyone can find a way to freedom, he can.
Otherwise, you kill the girl, right? That was the plan.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Little Sally, what's going on up there?
It's,
Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
What do you mean by that, little Sally?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What are you talking about, little Sally? Who threw who off a building?
Bobby, the policeman, they threw him off a building.
The police threw Bobby off a building?
They couldn't have done such a thing. We have Cladwell's daughter.
Well, they did.
Is he alright?
Well, is he?
Oh, Bobby, the police came for him soon enough, and not before I heard his last words.
His last words?
That's right. They were about...
Well, what were they?
They were... Tell her I love her. Tell her I'll always be with her. And I will see her in a better place where hope is always new. Ours was a short time.
does he think he is? I'm innocent.
Please, there's more. He said, tell all the people. Tell them the time is always now. Tell them to fight for what they know is right.
I've lost my sense of sight, and yet I see them standing hand in hand.
I see them standing hand in hand and cheek to cheek and hand to hand. There is hope, I see it in this land. If only,
Yes?
Yes.
and then he expired.
That bastard Cladwell lied to us.
First he takes my Joseph. Now he takes my Bobby.
Who will lead us now?
We're lost! We're lost, I tell you! The rebellion is over!
Destroyed with a shove.
What are we gonna do?
I'll tell you what we do. We do to her what they did to him.
That's right! Do to her what they did to him!
Yeah.
Or you could take me instead.
Pennywise.
Seize her! Yes, do whatever you feel the need to do, but please, spare the child.
Hold, woman, you've been grasping and conniving people all your days. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter. And I am her mother. It's right, Hope. It's true. I am your mother, the one-time lover of Coldwell B. Cladwell.
Strumpet Saturn!
Yes, call me what you will, but it was during the stink years, you see. Many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding, but there were also the fond farewells and the late-night trysts. Life was an explosion filled with riots, cheap cabarets, dancing girls, and
love.
oh yes, and love. There was love like no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow. But there was always a tomorrow of some kind or another. After you were born, Caldwell made me promise never to reveal my identity to you, for I was something of a strumpet in my day. But never in my wildest.
Enough! My heart is telling me many things right now, as you all can well imagine. But one thing that's bellowing louder than anything else is that when there's wrong in the world, we must right it. You did a wonderful thing by coming here, Miss Pennywise. Mom. And if you can reform yourself, then maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you.
Caesar!
But if this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory into oblivion, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead you and the rebellion will triumph.
Lead us? She's mad.
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I've got a key.
And the guards know better than to question me. But once we're there, we'll question Daddy. Oh dear, yes, we'll question him plenty.
But how can we trust you?
Because Bobby, your hero, loved me. And I loved him.
Hope, dear girl, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, might be able to love you too.
That's all that really matters, isn't it? Love. Now let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us.
With the lust for saving water, man gets daughter, up for death.
Elliot's on your Stradivari. He's not sorry, not a shred.
I've been meaning to ask Officer Lockstock, do you ever have doubts about what we've been doing, about the killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes I do, but the health and safety of this town are my primary concerns. I love the people of this town, Officer Barrow, very much so. Gladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you very much.
I see.
That one's pretty good. Mr. Cladwell didn't want you flying the coop. What with the coming crackdown and all?
And what if I'm flying the coop? What if I'm actually on my way to the airport right now to catch the last flight to Rio? What would you say to that?
Where the hell is my assistant? McQueen! Oh, there you are. Hey. Any word from Lockstock and Barrel yet?
Not yet, sir. They're still searching the sewer systems.
Which is where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I can only pray that when we meet in heaven, she can find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
What?
Miss Cladwell, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Oh, darling, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon all the people of this land will be safe.
Most of us, anyway.
What?
It's all over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away to where?
To the same place you sent young Bobby and old so-and-so.
And almost the wooden couldn't pay your criminal fee. Seize him!
What? Huh? Oh, darling, what is the meaning of this?
I've joined the rebellion, Daddy.
What?
And you? I think it's time you join the expat community in Urinetown.
Hope, you're making a terrible mistake. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now is freedom, Daddy. For the people. And love. Oh, yes. And love.
That's why you stink too, Hope. Before the stink years, but worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. You're too young to understand it now, Hope. But there really are more important things than love. Food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long, power. So long, money. I'm the bunny this time around.
Remember in how nights were starry.
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Just up the stairs myself. Sure, I was a bad father and overall a cruel and vicious man, but I kept my promise. I kept the pee off the streets and the water in the ground. You hear me? I kept the water in the ground!
What now, Miss Cladwell?
Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor as one. Today is the dawning of a new age, of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, with whomever you like, and whatever location you would like. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, today is the ending of an age of fear, an age that lasted far too long. Today is the beginning of a new age of...
Don't say it.
Of hope!
Flowing for freedom. I see a river just in you. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river shaped and true. Come to a river flowing for justice. Come to a river rendezvous. Come to a river flowing for justice. All for people, me and you. Well, as you guessed, Hope inherited her father's business, instituting a series of reforms that allowed the people to be for free in the public bathrooms whenever they liked, as much as they liked, for as long as they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and served as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Lobster, where did you go?
Well, just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn to do.
But aren't you afraid the rebels will find you?
I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so they can't kill me, not unless they want the show to end.
People think it will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place.
Actually, Miss Cladwell.
Sisters and brothers fight for the river.
Fathers and lovers,
All in the family push toward the river. Shove toward the river. Why don't you step in the river, wade in the river, soak in the river, through and through. Once in the river, you are river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared entirely. As cruel as Caldwell B. Gladwell was, his measures effectively controlled water consumption, sparing the town the same